Hey there, folks. Root Beer here, looking at question number 3 on our 2018 Friar Math Contest. So once again, I'd like to remind you, you can click the first link in the description, get a copy of this contest. It's half over now. We've just got 3 and 4 left to go, but feel free to try those questions out before continuing on and seeing my solutions or reading other solutions online. Really tests how well you're able to do on your own circumstances. Okay, so here we go. Question number 3. What have we got? We've got 4 parts here. No preamble, just 2 light bulbs and 2 writtens. So, 3A. A line has equation y equals 2x minus 6. What is the x-intercept and what is the y-intercept? Well, the y-intercept's pretty quick to pick out. It's y equals mx plus b form. This is called y-intercept form. And the answer will be -6, but, you know, we might want to write a little bit of explanation. I suspect this one's worth 2 marks. Did you get the x-intercept and the y-intercept? So it's probably not going to be a whole lot for filling in or part marks to be had, but it's okay. We can write a little bit. So let's find the x-intercept. So the x-intercept is typically a0. And then we usually write the y-intercept, which we'll calculate down here, is usually 0b. Okay, and they have to be on the line. So the line is y equals 2x minus 6. I think it was 2x, right? Yeah, 2x minus 6. So that means 0 is equal to 2a minus 6. 6 is 2a. So a is going to be 3. And we usually say 3 is the x-intercept, although I guess you could say 3, 0. How about the y-intercept? Well, just in the same vein, we could do the calculation. You don't need to. Just point out that it's already in y-intercept form. And look at that. The b is equal to -6. So there we go. And there we go. Simple as that. Not a whole lot of writing required. All right, B part. A line has equation y equals kx minus 6. So now we don't know the slope. Where k is not 0, what is its x-intercept? Express your answer in terms of k. Okay, so we're just talking about x-intercepts. Well, once again, not really anything that we have to do that's particularly strenuous. Just plug it into the equation. So we'll say y equals kx minus 6, and then we got y equals ka, or sorry, 0 is equal to ka minus 6. Bring the k over to the other, or bring the 6 over to the other side, and then we can divide by k. So we'll get 6 over k. And did they? Oh, they point out for us that k isn't 0. Otherwise, I was going to say you should probably write that in your answer. But there we go. 6 over k, I guess, is all they're looking for 3b. That one might have had 2 marks as well associated to it. One for the final answer and one for, I suppose, you know, setting up the right equation if you didn't get the right final answer. Anyway, we'll move on to our written questions, 3C and 3D. So C. A triangle is formed by the positive x-axis, the negative y-axis, and the line with equation y equals kx minus 6, where k is greater than 0. The area of this triangle is 6. What is the value of k? Okay, so we'll draw a little picture of what we've got going on here. Pictures are very nice. They help clarify things when we're writing written solution questions. So we've got -6. That's always going to be the y-intercept if it's kx minus 6. And so we've got the negative x-axis. We've got part of the positive x-axis. And then our line intersects somewhere up here at 6 over k, 0. So this is what our triangle looks like, and I'm noticing immediately it's a right angle triangle. So, and you can refer to your diagram, so you notice by B, 6 over K0 is the X-intercept. 0, negative 6 is Y-intercept. So the triangle has, I wouldn't say base or height, I'll say legs. So, let's say, so the triangle is right-angled. With legs of length 6 and 6 over K. And I might remind them K is positive, so 6 over K is positive. Because you'll notice here that I didn't say it's a length or a height or a leg length of minus 6, because lengths have to be positive. So bother to point that out. That might even be worth a mark, depending. So we know that 6 is the area, but we also know how to find the area of a right-angled triangle. It's 1/2 base times height, 1/2 the product of the legs. And so that's going to be 6 times 6 over K. So this is 36 over 2, or 18 over K. Rearranging that, 6K is equal to 18. And this tells me K is 3. And there we go, a nice picture, a little bit of reasoning about lengths, and setting up an area formula and solving. Very nice, probably worth 3 marks. I suspect the mark breakdown here is 2, 2, 3, and 3. A written question's usually worth a little bit more. Okay, D part. A triangle is formed by the positive x-axis. Good. The line with equation y equals mx minus m squared. Interesting. And the line with equation y equals 2mx minus m squared. So same y-intercept, just one of them has double the slope. And we want to determine all values of m greater than 0, for which the triangle has an area of, is that 54? Yeah, 54 over 125. Okay, odd numbers to choose, but that's okay. Well, I'd say same thing as C, draw a picture. So, I'll draw a slightly better y-axis. So we're using the positive x-axis. Now they both have the same y-intercept of 0 minus m squared. And then m's positive, and the slopes were m and 2m. So one of them's steep, and one of them's a bit shallower. And then we've got some intercepts here. So that's why they spent so much time in A and B talking about intercepts. It's because we need to be working with the X-intercepts here. So I'd say something like, notice both lines have 0 minus m squared as the y-intercept. The base, so let's say, because we're going to want to set up an area. So here's our base, and our height can be found here. So therefore, oops, not base, height. So the height of the triangle is just going to be plain old m squared. That's fine. To find the base, we need to find the x-intercepts. So we've seen how this is done. X is ma minus m squared. So m squared is ma. A is m, so m0 is one of them. And then it was 2m, right? I'm not making that up. Yeah, 2mx. Okay, that's what I thought. 2ma minus m squared. So m squared is 2ma. Divide by m again, because it's positive. Divide by 2, so a is m over 2. I'd label those on the picture. M over 2, is if it's positive, is always less. So there we go. So the base is between m over 2, 0, and m 0. So the base has length of m minus m over 2, or just m over 2. Because the m over 2, 0 splits the length along the whole x-axis in half. So the area it was 54 over 125. That's going to be 1/2 base times height. That'll be m cubed over 4, so multiply by 4. I don't know what 54 times 4 is off the top of my head. 216. Oh, that's nice. Because 216 and 125 are both cubes, and we're looking for m cubed. So m is the cube root of 216 over 125, and that really can only be the one thing. So I don't know why they needed us to... Well, no, I guess m needed to be positive, otherwise you'd have the same base. It would still be m over 2. But it'd be minus m over 2, actually. But, okay. So this is the only value that works. You could put a little therefore statement, therefore m equals 6 over 5, or box it up, or otherwise indicate your solution. But, yeah, that's all there is to it. So that finishes off question number 3. Up next, we'll finish the contest off with question number 4. I will see you for that in the next video. Take care.